Charlie, have you ever heard of a riddle before?
Yeah, I think I'm familiar with that.
Okay, we'll try to solve this one. One day, Amy went on a date to a restaurant. Her boyfriend Joe gave her flowers and candy.
What a Chad.
Yeah, he looks like a cutie. In the morning, she had a severe allergy and went to the hospital. Something fishy's going on around here. Doctors found out that she was poisoned, in fact, but they didn't know what kind of antidote she needed. It was urgent to identify the source, so Amy hired a detective.
Inspector Gadget looking man out here.
The detective questioned everyone who could poison Amy. Well, obviously it was the guy with the chocolate. All right, this is the boyfriend Joe.
We ate some food in the evening.
Well, duh, and then you gave her chocolate.
I don't understand how it could happen.
This is less of a riddle and more of like a game of Clue.
Yeah, exactly. The pizza man. I bought her a pizza yesterday, but it was all right for sure. No one else complained about anything. And Cindy, the friend. I think her new boyfriend poisoned her, personally. I've got a book here that says poisonous flowers, but don't mind that. He asked me what kind of flowers she liked.
Why is she suspicious? Unless she was like hiding in the restaurant.
Because he gave her flowers.
Oh, right.
So like this is like all the stuff that she came in contact with. So who did it?
Well, it's not much of a riddle. I was expecting more of like if a fart's in the wind going 30 miles an hour.
Yeah, no, this is actually like a game of Clue.
I'll go with Joe, the boyfriend, the
Why?
pseudo-Chad.
Why? Because he's a Chad?
It's the only thing that makes sense. I don't know why the pizza man would be randomly poisoning customers. That's bad for business. Cindy, the friend, I don't see what she stands to gain. It makes no sense to me. Unless she's just like a nefarious supervillain.
Okay, so we got a riddle novice in the house. Obviously, it's Cindy.
Oh
Come
no,
on.
why? Is it because of the Book of Poison Flowers? I think that's a red herring.
You think?
I think so. I think Joe.
All right, I'm going with Cindy. It was Cindy.
Well-
Cindy advised Joe a poisonous flower. Okay, so this is what you gotta do. You gotta like go to the lowest common denominator and be like, okay, what would a complete idiot think? And then that's usually the right answer.
Oh, okay. So now I know the strategy. All
Yeah.
right. I'm guessing in this scenario, before it even plays out, Lily was killed by her friend, who loosened the pipes in the sink or something.
I'm guessing it was a jealous boyfriend.
It sounds a lot more accurate.
Lily was killed in her own house. The police figured out that the murder took place at night. Ooh, gotta pay attention to that one. The detective identified 3 suspects. Why is this guy's head so big? And interviewed all of them.
It's probably the girl smoking.
Yeah, I think so.
What did you do last night?
I was at a party with my friends. Couldn't have been me. I have an alibi. I came home at about 6 a.m.
I believe that. She's got that mullet.
Okay. I mean, that's one reason. George, the ex-boyfriend.
I went to the cinema with my girlfriend. Couldn't have been me or my big head.
Then we drank coffee in a cafe and went over to her place. I came home half an hour ago. And Frank, I had a fight with my mom in the evening, so I grabbed my laptop and went outside. I thought Frank was a girl.
I did too.
I played computer games all night long, sitting on a park bench.
This is a gamer. You can never suspect a gamer.
Then I fell asleep right there. Well, but does Frank have Wi-Fi out there? But I guess you don't need Wi-Fi to play a game.
No. Frank's a gamer. I'll never betray the gamer kind, so I'm going with Hannah, the original suspect.
But Hannah has a perfect alibi, and you said you believe her because of her mullet.
Yeah, but George is strangling himself with the scarf, so I don't think he'd be the one to do it, and Frank's a gamer. But I'm gonna stick with Hannah. She's up to no good.
I think it's George because George went to a cafe, and cafes aren't 24 hours, are they?
I guess it depends on the cafe. I know there
I
are
guess.
24-hour Starbucks where a lot of hipsters go to for something, but other than that, I don't think it's overly common to be 24 hours.
Huh. Well, then I'm going with George because I'm a genius.
It's gonna be Hannah.
No, it's gonna be George. Come on. So it couldn't have been Frank because he is a gamer. Oh, it was Frank.
Yeah, so...
Oh, I can't read.
You know, even if it was a gamer, allegedly, I would still never accuse him of such.
I think he did it because of all that Fortnite he's been playing.
Violent video games, committing murders now.
You know how it goes. Joseph worked for a corporation. It's super advanced, and it produced super modern robots. One day, those high-tech robots went on strike. The robots went berserk, and they've already killed almost all staff members. Joseph is still alive. Ooh, he's terrified, but he should escape from the building as soon as possible. Running from the robots, he saw 3 items in the room. Oh, you want to pick from these 3 items? A screwdriver, a water gun, pew pew pew, or a glass of water. What would you use to save the day?
These all kind of suck. The only reason the screwdriver would ever be useful is in the hands of like Tommy Pickles or something.
Tommy Pickles.
Yeah, I don't think our boys got that kind of mastery over the tool. Since you've reminded me to appeal to the lowest common denominator, I'd say water, and he splashes it on the robots to malfunction them, I guess.
Oh, but do you think that it might be the screwdriver? Because like that's a pretty big screw right there. Like it might be a hint.
I see, I missed it in this point and click adventure. Yeah, maybe.
Just click that, put it there, and then you can go through the vent, and the robots can't fit in there.
Well, I can tell this wasn't made by an engineer because that's a flathead screwdriver and that's a Phillips head that they're gonna need to get that out, so it's a little incorrect there.
Oh, how dare you call out 7-second riddles.
Just a slight critique.
Well, Tommy Pickles can unscrew the panel and get through the ventilation system. Oh, it take too much time.
Oh.
Wait, I was wrong? So instead, he should use the glass of water, right?
I don't know.
Oh, there's no water in the gun?
Why is it a squirt gun?
I don't know. Why would you even have that in a place like this? Oh my god, you were right!
I'm a genius. I'm a genius.
I can't believe it.
It's like these were made by 8-year-olds but animated by a 12-year-old. It's impressive. I think we can get in the mindset here and get all of these and just string them together.
Yeah, your lowest common denominator pick was OP. Bob and Diana were walking in a magic wood. So romantic. Suddenly, a witch appeared in front of them, grabbed Diana, and took the girl to her castle. Wow, her boyfriend just let it happen, hey? Bob rushed to the castle.
He's probably not like a Hogwarts student. He can't fight back against a witch.
That's true. He saw that the witch turned Diana into a frog. When the witch left the castle, Bob snuck there to save Diana. What's he gonna do with a frog? Oh, he found a spell book and opened it. Are we gonna have to like choose what spell to do?
I guess, yeah.
There was a recipe of the potion that could turn Diana back to human, but the last 2 ingredients were encrypted. Oh, decode it.
I see.
Bob looked around and saw the stock of magic ingredients. Ooh, I'd use that hand. Which 2 ingredients should Bob add to the potion?
Oh man, I'm not exactly a master cryptographer, but I'm getting some strong vibes from the aloe vera number 5, as well as the Hades hand or whatever that is at number 4.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like that makes some type of gnarly potion.
I think you're right about the hand, because like if you cross the S out of snail, you get nail, so you can take one of the nails off this.
Oh my, you've blown it wide open.
I just don't know what this is, like hair, right?
Is that hair? It looks like whole wheat noodles.
Yeah, whole wheat noodle hair. Angel hair pasta.
Is number 2 a heart in a jar, or is that like a apple and formaldehyde?
I think it's a heart in a jar.
Then it'd probably be 2 and 4.
But the T's crossed out, so it would just be here.
Oh, right, I totally forgot about that. Man, I suck at breaking codes. Good lord.
Ooh, finally, one that's hard for you. Okay, I'm gonna go with 1 and 4. Although, if there was an ear, I would do that. Hope I'm right.
I hope it's still 5 and 4.
I'm trying to flex. I'm trying to like be like, yo, I'm a Riddles veteran.
I mean, that was impressive in and of itself. So even if it's wrong, I'll just say it's because the child was too young to realize it.
Okay, got it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh, check. Oh, huh?
Ah.
I was right, but I didn't get the orange.
Yeah, I think that was just an extra step, an unnecessary one.
Yeah, ooh, okay. It was a nice Sunday evening, the nicest evening ever. Bella was cooking dinner while her husband was reading in his office. I can already tell something bad's about to happen. Honey, dinner's ready. But Tom didn't answer. His door was locked. Oh, what is he getting up to? She knocked the door again
I'm assuming he doesn't answer.
and heard a strange sound, like a scream, but not a scared scream, more of an inappropriate scream. Bella got scared. She called their neighbor to break down the door. They found Tom on the floor with a knife in his chest, even though he's on his couch. Oh no, someone came in through the window and killed Tom. The police didn't find any fingerprints on the knife handle.
Well, yeah, Ninja's obviously not leaving any prints behind.
Bella and the neighbor were totally in the clear. Murder, or did he do it to himself?
I don't even know why that would be on the table. Who would shove a knife through their heart? That's the most hardcore and miserable way to take yourself out, I'd imagine.
Elliott Smith did it.
Who's that?
He's a musician. Oh my god, you never heard of Elliott Smith? He
No.
makes bangers. Or he made bangers.
Rest in peace, Elliot. If your ghost is watching this, I guess.
Yeah, respect Elliott. But there was no fingerprints. It had to have been murder.
Well, his fingerprints would be on it. It's clearly been bleached or had a glove on. If he did it to himself, he'd have his fingerprints on it.
Yeah, so it was murder, right?
For sure. Yeah,
Alright.
I'm sticking by the original Ninja hypothesis.
Moida. Tom was terminally ill. So, what does a knife have to do with that? He wanted Bella to get the insurance money. Oh, he made it look like a murder. How?
Oh.
I don't see gloves.
Yeah.
If anyone had come in through the window, he would have dropped all the flower pots. I thought that like a ninja like threw a knife in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's what I thought.
Yeah, something like that. John Wick or something with a knife throw.
That's the only reasonable explanation to me, but whatever. I need to be more observant maybe.
No, I think Commissioner Gordon was wrong.
Fred went to his grandmother to spend his summer holidays. She lived in the country. There he met his old friend Billy. They hadn't seen each other for almost a year. Billy told Fred that he had become a famous blogger. Oh.
That's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing. And his videos on YouTube got millions of views. Fred didn't believe his friend, and then Billy showed him a video from his channel. Oh, his home tour. Fred looked at it and immediately realized that Billy was lying. How?
What? I don't know, because Billy's a stalker and knows Fred's house, I guess?
I don't think so. I know what it is. But you gotta figure it out.
Oh, God. Don't make me do this. This is made for children and I'm struggling. It's because... who's the blogger? Fred? Billy?
Billy.
Billy's the blogger?
Yeah.
Yeah, I give up. I don't know. I can't believe this. It's bested me.
Because it has only 2 million views and it has 5.9 million likes.
Oh, my God. It was right in front of my face the whole time.
I was also gonna say, like, how do you get 5.9 million likes and only 527 dislikes? Like, that ratio is far too positive. Unrealistic. There are much more likes than views.
Well, I have a counterpoint to that, actually, in defense of my boy blogging connoisseur
Billy.
YouTube takes a little while to calculate views, but it's immediate with likes.
No, it was posted 3 months ago. Come on. Because that's what I thought too. I was, yeah. If it would have said like posted 10 minutes ago, I would have been like, okay, I believe you. But 3 months ago, nah, that stuff's updated.
God damn, this channel's bulletproof.
I know, right? Bobby got lost in a dark forest. Wandering around the forest, he came upon an old castle. Ooh. It was already late at night, so he decided to stay there. Oh, why would you do that? Don't do that! As soon as he entered, the front door shut down. He saw 3 doors in the hall. Oh, yikes. There was a dangerous creature behind each of them. A vampire, a werewolf, and a zombie. That means you should know the answer, right? Huh?
Yeah. So the lowest common denominator, I'm going zombies.
Zombies? Why?
Well, yeah, I don't know. It's just what I thought a child would choose immediately. Using a rational mind of a professional riddle solver, I'll go with a vampire on the basis of you can probably dodge a vampire pretty easy, you know what I mean? Like, what's a vampire gonna do?
That's a good point. I would go for the werewolf door because I'm just gonna bet, like, I wasn't observant enough to see whether the moon was out or not, but like, I'm a bet that it wasn't a full moon that night. And that it's just a guy in there who's like, hey, what's up?
If that's the answer, I'll be real disappointed.
Yes!
Unbelievable.
Werewolves are only dangerous at the time of a full moon. Yeah!
Unbelievable.
I feel like I'm like winning the idiot Olympics right now.
Yeah, well, I'm losing it really hard. It's a lot better than being the stupidest man on the planet.
You'll get this one. Gemma is 6 years old. One day, Michelle came up to her. Gemma, your mom's just called me. Your dog got hit by a car and died, by the way.
It's a lie.
I'm so sorry. Gemma burst into tears. In half an hour, Michelle came again. Oh, what now?
What?
Stop crying, dear. It's just a dog. Oh, never mind. Your dog's actually okay. Why did Michelle lie to her? What? No, what? Okay, huh?
She's clearly trying to get Michelle wrapped up in a pyramid scheme. I see this all the time with It Works.
I'm like actually using 100% of my brain right now.
Just going full power,
Yeah, full
ultra
power.
instinct.
Yeah, I figured it out.
All right, what is the conclusion?
There's filming lights and there's a camera, so she needed to cry for the scene.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was a YouTube prank show. Damn it, Fred and his blogging career.
Gemma is an actress. Ugh, too easy. Destroyed. One day you got to the land of monsters. You ever been there, Charlie? Land of monsters?
I can't say I have. I'm a little too afraid to venture into a land like that. But this guy, this hero, he's got what I don't. Bravery.
As soon as you got there, some orcs started to chase you. God, they're ugly. You want to hide from them somewhere. I'm guessing we have to pick one of these 3. You see a pyramid where a furious mummy lives. I'm not afraid of mummies. I'd go there. A haunted house. Never go there. I'd rather die. Unless all ghosts look like that. A vampire castle. This guy wants to eat your brains. Or no, he wants to suck your blood. Where would you hide?
Well, they didn't say anyone lived in the haunted house, did they? Did they say ghosts were there?
No, it'd just be super spooky. And like, I'd rather like be somewhere way scarier. Like ghosts, they're scary, don't you think?
They definitely can be, but not in the way horror movies have them portrayed, where they're like flipping over chairs and shit in the middle of the night, and that's about it.
So if you like woke up in the middle of the night and you saw some like girl, like some little girl at the end of your bed, you wouldn't scream and run to Vampire Castle?
I probably wouldn't be able to. That'd be some fat sleep paralysis. I'd be stuck there.
Oh my god, that's my worst fear.
What, sleep paralysis?
Yeah, it's actually my worst fear. I'm so scared of it. Ugh. Have you ever had it?
Well, I think I did one time when I was a kid, but other than that, no. The only thing I remember from the episode, though, is I looked at, like, adult ghosts. They look like porn star ghosts, so I guess it wasn't even that bad at the time, but that's the only thing I really remember from it.
What? Okay, so you had sleep paralysis where you saw a ghost.
Yeah, like ghost porn stars though, so it's not exactly like the worst sleep paralysis you can get.
Okay, so it's kind of, that's a very interesting, that's very, I mean, your imagination, I guess it's always been super vivid. So are you going to the ghost town then? Seems like you had a good experience there.
Yeah, I'll hope that they're there.
I'm gonna go to Vampire Town because the sun's in the sky.
Oh, you're too perceptive. But the house can be dark, right?
Wait, yeah, no, vampires, wait, can vampires hang out in the daylight? No, right?
Yeah, they just can't go out in the sun. They just have to be like away from the sun.
Yeah, no, I'm going to Vampire Town. Gonna live a long, sweet life. Choose the castle, it's daytime. Bam! I'm too good. My brain is so small from doing so many of these. Oh, looks like a cop car pulled up. Everyone's sitting around this table. It's a family meeting.
Our daughter has run away from home. We're panicking.
We're panicking. They look like they're panicking. Look at them.
Why is he telling his family that?
Why could this happen?
We have a wonderful relationship. Why would she run away? Jenny was always the perfect kid. We had no problems with her, even in adolescence.
I was always proud of Jenny. Sweet little thing.
Oh, the boyfriend.
He looks too cool to be here.
Yeah, we had so many plans, like moving to California together and entering the university. I don't understand why she left. Maybe she found another guy. I'm jealous.
And the sister. I don't think she found anybody. I think you're just paranoid and crazy. Oh, she truly loves you. Like, truly. Why did Jenny run away?
Ooh. What is this magnifying glass? Is this helpful for something?
Is that a condom? It's supposed to like help, but it like doesn't. Like, I prefer when it's like not there. Oh, she's preggers.
Oh, is that what that is down there? It looks like a little Hitachi wand.
Yeah, she's preggers. See, there's 2 lines. Jenny found out she was pregnant and she ran away. She was afraid of disappointing her parents. Oh, maybe it wasn't her boyfriend's. What do you think of your first Riddles experience?
Well, I think calling them riddles is a very generous term.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, what do you think of your first, this experience?
It made me feel really dumb. Like, I have no doubt the comment section will be like, why the is Gloom teaming up with this troglodyte? Could he not see the sun was out? Obviously, the vampire was the right choice.
No, it's actually not that obvious. I think that like after you do so many, you like kind of get used to them. Like you get used to like what they're trying to do, and then it like gets easier. Because at first when I did these, like I was just confused all the time.
Yeah, maybe. I think it probably is just more of just getting in the right mindset. I had it in the beginning. I was in the zone in the beginning. Then I fell apart.
And then you just melted. Then you got a little too creative. You gotta always stay at that lowest common denominator.
Yeah, I branched out a little too hard. I went to like middle school and high school conclusions.
Yeah, you can't be doing that. You gotta keep sticking crayons in your ears.
Eating the paste. Yeah.
I'm glad you thought it was fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Thanks for having me on, Gloom.
Oh, no problem.